Okay, so position in physics. We are using the language terms. In physics is different and the general life is different. Position. First, we need to know about the position. What is my position now? I am in standing position. So otherwise, now I am moving from one place to another place. That means what is my position? I am in moving position. Not only these two positions in regular day life. We can say number of positions, that is standing position, sitting position, lying position, crawling position, running position, etc., etc. Number of positions we can say in our daily life. But here, if it comes to physics, we have only two types of position. That is, first one is rest and second one is motion. First, what are the two positions? First one is rest position and second one is motion. How can we say the object which is in rest position and which is in motion? We shall learn from this lesson. Look at the book. We are familiar with the idea of motion. We see several examples of motion around us, like motion of people, vehicles, trains, aeroplanes, birds, raindrops, objects thrown into air, etc. We know that it is due to the motion of the earth that phenomena like sunrise, sunset, changes in the seasons, etc. occur. So we are seeing number of changes in our daily life. The birds are flying in the air, the vehicles are moving on the road, the aeroplanes are flying in the sky. Number of things we are observing in our daily life, and some things we can observe, and sunrise, sunset, and changes in the season. Main three changes: sunrise, sunset, and changes in the season. How they are appearing, how they are changing means due to the earth motion. Only these three changes are happening. Phenomena. Here new word, we got new word here, phenomena. What is phenomena? Okay, phenomena. What is phenomena means anything is happening around us. Anything it will be. For example, the wind is blowing here, the birds are chirping here, number of things. All these are belongs to the phenomena. Now we are going to learn here rest and motion. Rest means if any object is not changing its position when the time passes according to their surroundings, when on the time the object will be stayed in the rest position. For example, if you take this blackboard, what is the position of the blackboard? This blackboard is in the rest position because the position of the blackboard is changing or not? Means it is not changing. That's why now if at this time the blackboard is in here only to the wall, fixed to the wall, and after 1 hour or 2 hours also, and the board will be here. That's why we can say this blackboard is in the rest position. And motion. Motion means just moving the object from one place to another place when the time passes. Okay. So how the motion is forming and how many types in the motion and how can you say the object is in motion, we will learn from this lesson. So today's topic is motion. We are going to learn about the motion. Right. Great progresses. Look at the book. If earth is in motion, why don't we directly perceive the motion of the earth? So everybody is saying, all the scientists are saying, and your teachers are also saying the earth is in motion. But if the earth is in motion means why we are not moving? And we have a doubt about this. Next one. Are the walls of your classroom desk are in motion? Why? So the walls are around your classroom and the walls are in rest position or motion. If they are in rest, how can you say? And if you say they are in motion, and how will you explain? Have you ever experienced the train in which you sit appears to move and it is at rest? Why? So if you travel in a train or bus, then if your bus is on rest position, even though it is in rest position, sometimes did you observe it is in moving? Means if you are traveling in the bus or train, sometimes you will be experienced but you did not observe that. Okay. So for example, how can you say that object is in rest position? Means to give answer to these questions, we need to understand the terms relative and motion. So if you want to know the answers for these questions, first we have to know about the two terms. That is, those are relative and motion. Relative and motion. Relative means not belongs to general life. Relative, we have number of relatives like uncle, brother-in-law, sister-in-law. Not like that. Here, what is relative and what is motion, we will learn now. Great progress in understanding motion occurred when Galileo undertook his study of rolling bonds on inclined planes. To understand motion, we need to understand the meaning of the word relative, which plays an important role in the explanation. Okay, Galileo. So mainly, if you hear about the motion, you have to remember the scientist name Galileo. He done the most experiments on the moving objects. So here the word relative is main in the motion. What is relative? First we will learn about the what relative. What is relative? What is relative? We shall learn about that first. We use statements in our daily life to express our views. The meaning of a statement depends on the context in which it is made. Underline that one. The meaning of a statement depends on the context which it is made. So actually, meaning how can we say it have a perfect meaning? Means it is depends on the arrangement of the words. Does every statement have a meaning? The question. Another question. Does every statement have a meaning? Does every statement have a meaning? Can you say the answer for this? Some are saying yes, some are saying no. So here we shall learn here. Evidently the answer is no. So simply we can say the answer is no. Every statement is not having specific meaning. Even if you choose a perfectly sensible words and put them together according to all the rules of grammar, you may still get complete nonsense. For instance, the statement "this water is triangular" can hardly be given any meaning. One sentence is here, the water is triangular. What is the sentence here? The water is triangular. Can anybody agree with this sentence? This sentence is having meaning or not? So the actually water contains any shape here? No. Water belongs to which state? Liquid state. So liquids are containing any specific shapes? No, those are not having specific shapes. That's why the water is triangular means this is not a sentence, perfect sentence. A statement has meaning only when there is a relation between the words. Then when a statement contains a meaning means, so if there is a relation, particular relationship will be there between the words, on the time only we can say that is having specific meaning. Similarly, there may exist other situations in our daily life where we use statements having meaning depending upon the situation. Let us observe the following. So number of situations are happening, number of differences are happening. All these are belongs to the based on the motion and position of the object, which is moving, either it is moving or not moving. Then we can learn here. First one is right and left. First one is right and left. Right. Look at the book. As shown in figure, two persons say A and B are moving to each other on a road. Examine the meaning of the following sentence. Okay. Question: on which side of the road is the house?